Last week's episode got me very emotional, especially towards the end with all the smiling that was going on in that episode. It makes me really happy just thinking about it. I haven't, you know, obviously watched it in a week since I watched the last episode, but that scene where he's smiling has stuck with me for the whole week. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great scene. The actor did an amazing job, and I'm excited to get into this episode just to see it progress, see how these characters keep going, because I love the way these characters are progressing and growing, and everything about it is great. Everything about it is great. So we're getting into episode 5, right? 5 of Weak Hero Class 1 today, and yeah, I'm just keen to get into it. So I'll be doing that quickly. Also, if you want to watch the full-length version of this reaction, it's on my Patreon in the description. Go check it out. But otherwise, I love reading your comments. So tell me what you think about this episode. Tell me what you think about my reaction to this episode, and I love reading it, and it also helps out the channel when you engage with the video. So please make sure to help me out if you enjoy my videos. The best way for me to keep doing this series and doing videos on this channel is for you to let me know and to support the video. So please make sure to do that. Let's get into episode 5 of Weak Hero Class 1. Let's do it. Oh, I need to make sure I have my paper with people's names on it so I don't forget them.
뭐가? 안소랑 연신이랑 너랑 무슨 깡패 잡았다며? 그 꽁무니 운영자.
Yeah, more than bullies, I think.
와, 쥐졌다. 야, 내 친구는 그걸로 돈
Basically murderers, we call it.
그래서 어떻게 된 건데 좀 썰 좀 풀어봐, 범석. 야, 범석아. 야, 빨리 좀 말좀 해. 궁금해 죽겠다, 진짜.
Hey,
잘 들어갔어.
him looking up and not having his earphones in is progress. It's so easy to make me happy with his interactions. Oh man, this is a man who enjoys his food.
다 들어가.
Every bite.
매점도 갈 건데? 오늘은 내가 풀세트로 다 쏜다. 다 뒤졌어.
That's good.
가자. 가자.
Say yes, say yes.
술 먹으면서도 본 얘기야.
He didn't say no.
사는 얘기 안 해요?
수호집에서 잠깐 지내고 있어.
주말에 영희도 부를까?
She's staying with Suho. Oh, he's getting ready. I don't want to watch him get abused. Okay, look at the people he's following. Oh, this is really cool. The music tells me that he doesn't like it though. She Instagrams about everything. Surely it hasn't been that long, and she's already put 3 posts up with them.
아빠는?
Wow.
요새 바쁘세요.
엄마는 우리 아들 걱정 안 해. 알아서 다 잘하니까.
저 못하는 거 많아요.
I didn't think we'd see her in this show for a while. I didn't know they just had dinner together sometimes. You have a full cake left on your plate. I think he feels a bit like a third wheel right here.
뭐 마실래?
And Youngie is so, like, forward. Such a forward person that, like, she sweeps you along. So I'm sure that could feel a bit isolating as well. But I do want to know what he's, like, fully feeling.
야 빨리 와봐. 여기 앉아봐. 오늘 왜 이렇게 못 부렸어?
Just a simple wave from him is a lot.
나 시윤이 어디 갔다 왔는지 다 아는데.
She just watches his location. Oh yeah, we hadn't had the intro yet. It's really funny them both just quietly sitting there with blank expressions. the heck? How much money did you put in, bro? Oh, right, there's 4 of you. I thought he was just going crazy.
어? 여기 몇 번 방이야?
몰라.
It's 4.
너 친구라는데 계속 전화가
Can't
와.
you look? It's number 4. Whoa.
왜 남의 전화 함부로 받는데 씨발 진짜.
Oh, that was his phone.
왜 그래? 그만하라니까.
아, 꺼져.
야. 너 쟤 좀.
Yeah, I can understand her leaving because of that.
야 어디가?
That's pretty confrontational. Although, probably shouldn't answer someone's phone for them.
야 범수가 내가 범수이 봤다니까.
Oh my god.
범수짱 보고 싶었잖아.
Oh, are these like the bullies from the old school or something?
뭐야? 나중에 하든가.
가자. 또 보자잉.
Yeah, they seem like bullies. They seem like bullies from that conversation.
뭐야?
못하냐.
Can I just say again that I love Si-eun's actor? I love him. I really love him. My gosh, he's under a lot of stress, I think, right now.
입닥치라고.
Home stuff and bullies. Jealousy, possibly, you know.
막 새끼가 뒤질라고 씨.
Oh my god.
범석.
몰라 씨발 새끼야.
Oh my gosh.
왜 이렇게 센 척이야 귀엽게. 매점 가자 시은아.
An Soo-ho does
올려.
kind of keep people in check.
어?
Very calmly keeps people in check, you know? He steps into situations that are getting out of hand.
왜 저러냐 저거?
Scumbag 3. Oh my god. Scumbag 4. They're just sitting in a circle calling him?
달리기만 하려면 또 시키게 말했잖아 수업 좀 한다고 기초만 하자 기초만
It's nice that he's getting his fitness up.
턱을 보호해야 돼 알았지? 기억해 턱 그럴 때는 상대방의 눈을 보지 말고 이 어깨를 보는 거야
Look at his shoulders. Okay.
이 상태로 그냥 무릎을 껴안고 바로 잡아뜨려 하나 둘셋 상대는 자빠진 사이에 도망가라고 괜히 싸우다가 다치지 말고
That's pretty good advice, to be honest. Especially if you're not properly trained in a fight. These are just some simple self-defense techniques.
몰랐어. 들어와.
학교는 왜? 어?
He looks like he's going through a lot.
야 너가 마른 이유가 여기 집에 있었네. 야 걷다가 살 빠지겠다.
Hmm?
아버지가 정치 입문하시면서 나 공개 입양하신 거야. 내
Oh,
이미지 메이킹을 하고.
right.
뭐 마실래?
Man, you adopt a child and then beat them? That's even worse. I mean, it's always terrible. Oh, jeez.
나와봐 간다
야 보여줘. 야 보여줘.
Jeez, god damn.
내가 전에 학교에서
That's
왕따를
even more than bully. That's just
그래서
pure
걔 때문에
assault.
괜찮아 범석아.
Si-eun gets it.
잘못한 거 없어.
Does he want to meet up with them?
야 내가 차가 받아줄게. 불러.
My god.
범석아 어디야?
Oh. Oh.
이 새끼들은 맨날 노래방이야. 하라는 거.
This is probably very traumatic for him. Even if I trusted An Soo-ho to be able to, you know, stand up for me, I think I'd still be incredibly nervous going into this.
아니 무슨 사과?
나한테 한지 사과하라고.
사과.
He's struggling to get these words out.
야, 똑바로 사과해.
아, 몇 번 말해. 맨날 보면서?
Oh!
무시하는 거지?
알겠다고 씨발.
Oh my god.
미안하면은 나한테 한 대만 맞아.
No, don't get into that business. Don't get into that
너한테 진짜로
business.
사과할 말 없잖아. 한 대 맞으라고.
I get that you're frustrated.
내가 진짜
This is-
진심으로 존나게
An eye for an
미안하니까
eye isn't
그러니까.
really the way to do it, I don't think. Oh!
미친 새끼가.
Oh! Calm down. Take a deep breath, man. Take a deep breath. Oh no. Oh my god! Oh! Okay, good. Good on, Sue. Yeah. Okay, good job. Good job on Suho. He keeps people in check, like I said.
니들 이제 범석이한테 연락하지 마.
I like Si-eun so much.
네가 그만하라고 하면 내가 그만해야 되냐? 내가 뭐 씨발 네 따까리야?
야,
He's trying to make sure you don't get in big
잘못했어?
trouble.
야, 놓고 얘기해. 놓고.
Now Si-eun's keeping these two in check.
괜찮아.
Si-eun has grown so much. Like, the fact that he's this calm voice of reason who's checking in on his friends in this episode, and I totally believe it based on how he's grown through these episodes, you know?
씨발 새끼가.
Come on, guys, drop it.
너도 놀러 왔냐?
야 오범석.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
따라오라고. 씨발놈아.
와. 이
Oh my god.
밥 새끼가 벽산을 건드리.
Look at these, like,
뒤질래?
these scumbags messing with scumbags.
야.
Oh my god. Bullies messing with bullies. Just a cycle. Just a terrible cycle. Everyone's bullying and getting bullied.
이 새끼들만 걸려가지고.
Oh my god. Oh god, and Ansuho's not here to stop him. They're just egging him on.
범수가 더 밟어.
They're really egging him on. Oh, I knew the father abuse would come into it as well. I wanted to talk about that in the discussion. Oh, he's joined the wrong group. A group of enablers.
야 범석아. 인스타 아이디 뭐냐? 너 태그해야겠다.
God damn, he's gotten a new group of friends that
너
like
팔로우하면 내가 팔할게.
accept him fully for being a bully. You know? See, like he feels part of something now, which is very sad that this is the group he feels a part of. Is he unfollowing?
저 어디가? 어디가? 어디가?
He's going to the girls.
그래, 그치.
That feels like a really creepy thing to say, but they're just taking the alcohol. This is making me so sad to watch. Oh, you're ending it there? Oh. Well, if you have good enough, you know, reasoning for, like, why to not abuse your children. I mean, Like, it's just this is the thing. There's a cycle of abuse going on that this show is showing. You know, that's constantly happening. I'm not a violent person by nature. And you know what? I didn't have a violent upbringing, so you can probably see where that came from. You know, like I was brought up with you know, respect and manners and not being abused, and I live a happy life where I solve my problems without punching people in the face. I also don't get punched in the face because it's a cycle. It is a violent cycle. People someone punches someone, that person punches someone else, that person punches someone else, that person punches the first person. It keeps going in a circle because they all keep punching each other because they all think that it's gonna solve their problems. They get revenge, they get they want to let it out, you know, they justify it to themselves constantly. And that's what this is showing. I mean, I kind of appreciate that bum-seok, like at the end of the last episode, and I appreciate this from a writing perspective, that at the end of the last episode, like, I feel so terrible for bum-seok. And I still feel terrible for him, but yeah, obviously, like, he goes through this horrible abuse at the hands of his adopted father, and it's just like this horrible expectations put on him, and makes him feel like shit. And then he's also bullied at his old school, and guess what? That kind of fucks with a person. And I mean, yeah, look at this, you know, look at what this does. This is a clear sort of cause and effect type deal. I mean, it's not the entire cause and effect. Of course, I'm not saying every single person who is abused goes on to abuse others. Of course, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, look, it doesn't achieve what you want it to achieve. If you do that as a parent, you are not only a terrible parent. Okay, I don't care who you are. You're a terrible parent. You are also lazy and a moron. Like, really stupid, because it's not an effective way to parent at all. It doesn't get the person to regret what they did. It makes them fear the consequence, which isn't a good way to learn things. Studies have been done. Like, you are an actual moron. This sort of thing gets me fired up. I don't get fired up about many things. I'm a very positive guy. I love talking about things that make me happy, right? If you watch these other videos on my channel, you will see I'm a very happy person. I cry out of happiness a lot. You can go to my playlist videos where I cry out of happiness, okay? I mean, heck, watch the last episode. When Si-eun smiled in the last episode, I'm like crying, I'm so happy. That sort of stuff is what I love. That's what I live and breathe. That's what I talk to people about. I am the sort of person that loves to spread positivity around my life. And some of my best friends have never seen me legitimately angry at someone. You know, like, I don't yell at people. I don't tend to yell at people. Not to say I've never yelled at anyone, but it's an extremely rare circumstance where I yell at someone or get properly angry at someone, legitimately. But things like this are very, very important to educate people on, because if you do any of that sort of stuff to your child, you're a monster. You're an absolute monster. I'm sorry, and like, I know some people have these opinions, and look, it also may be to do with your upbringing, and you think that might be the only way to do it. You know, I've seen so many people have the sentiments of, oh, well, you know, kids these days are too soft. They need to deal with, like, being smacked upside the head a few times or whatever. Stop that. It's terrible. And I mean, you should be able to watch this show and see like that this show is also not advocating for violence. It is using this as a tool to show how horrible it is. So if you're watching this show, I mean, surely you have to also understand the message of the show that it's trying to tell you, which is the danger of this style of parenting and of living your life, because it's just truly disgusting. So that sort of stuff gets me riled up, like really riled up. And it's crazy because like I don't have any skin in the game when it comes to that, you know. I grew up in a very happy life, and I think that's why, maybe that is why I get so upset about it, because I know what it's like being parented right, and I want everyone to be able to experience that, you know. I don't want other people to have to like suffer through this horrible stuff when, hey, look, you can be parented fine and turn out fine. I think I'm fine. I think I can generally stand up for myself. I can handle myself. I'm mentally pretty strong, I reckon, you know. I mean, if you run a YouTube channel, a lot of the time you do have to be kind of mentally strong, because I get negative comments, you know. I get people who attack me in my comments. I post on TikTok. I get people negatively like attacking me for my appearance, for my personality, for my voice, for all that sort of stuff on my TikTok account. I've had it for many years, and I can handle it, you know. So I'm not soft. I'm not weak. I mean, I'm physically like weak, you know. Like you could punch me in the face, I'd break. But I'm not emotionally weak. I cry a lot, and I'm not emotionally weak. So yeah, this sort of episode just sets those things off in my mind, you know. Oh gosh. And you know what's even worse is like when I get a point rolling like this, and I'm thinking about all these different things in my head that are setting me off, I stutter even more. I'm sure you guys have noticed that I stutter when I'm explaining this stuff. And a lot of the time, the reason I'm stuttering is because I'm saying a point and I'm thinking about a point that I'm gonna make in 20 seconds, you know? And my mouth can't keep up with my brain because I get those wires crossed, and it's terrible. It's awful. So yeah, I tend to stutter even more when I'm worked up about something like that. Right now, I'm actually thinking pretty hard about the sentence that I'm saying currently, so as to not stutter, but even then, it's very difficult for me. Okay, so bullying, abuse, yeah. I love the way they use social media in this show. Social media is like a huge part of our lives, obviously, and whenever it's used in TV shows properly, it can really help the narrative, because it makes much more sense for this to be the way the world works, you know. And I like in this episode, it adds a lot to the world building to me to have him like clicking on someone's Instagram profile, and we see like what their Instagram profile looks like, and they look like, you know, Instagram profiles that I'd expect of those characters, because we just saw Young Yee's and we saw An Soo-ho's, and they both looked like Young Yee's was filled and had a lot of different photos, and they were basically all like selfies, you know, and she was like reporting on everything that she was doing, but An Soo-ho had like 1 or 2 selfies and like a picture of a pillow or something. Like there was some things in there that I wonder if I can actually go back and see it just real quick, because I want to see exactly what was there. Okay, hold on. I'm just clicking play until I can get that image up. Oh my gosh, hurry up. I'm just gonna wait until it appears on screen, but I just love the way that they were using that as a device, and obviously using him like following his friends and then clicking unfollow as like a metaphor for him like leaving one friendship group and going to another. I've got it up on my screen now. So he has one selfie, he has one picture of the back of his shirt which has some text on it, so that was probably something important, and then he has his hand resting on a pillow with like his Apple Watch or whatever on his wrist, which is cool because we know he wears that watch. He used it in a previous episode. And then 3 episodes of like landscapes that look like they were taken from up high, so probably like when he's on vacation to places and he's in a hotel room and he takes those pictures. So and if that's the case, I mean that makes perfect sense for a guy like him, you know. Like he doesn't share his entire life on Instagram, But he has a social media presence, you know? Like, he just has a little bit of one just so that he can, like, follow other people. But he doesn't think to post about himself. Makes perfect sense to me. Looks probably similar to what my Instagram profile looks like. Except my Instagram profile is, like, a bunch of board games, you know? It's, like, some pictures of me and then a bunch of board games and some pictures of, you know, other people or landscapes or whatever. So yeah, crazy stuff. But yeah, I am very sad that he has, like, entered this sort of bully clique, like a different sort of group of bullies than the ones that we've come across, but these ones are, like, fighting for him, and he's just sort of trying to get like, sort of trying to get revenge, but it's like, it's more like a releasing of tension. It sucks because it's like I simultaneously feel terrible for him and I'm also very disappointed with him. So yeah, it sucks. It's so sad. But anyway, that's it for this episode of Weak Hero Class 1. Please make sure to support this video. If you watch this entire discussion, I mean, good on you, honestly. Like, I understand maybe it might be rough to get through me ranting about abuse. So, like, if that's the case, thank you for sticking through that. Please make sure to support the video. Liking, commenting, subscribing, all that stuff really helps me out. And if you want to watch the next episode right now, the next episode's reaction right now should be on my Patreon account in full length. You can also watch the full length of every other episode on my Patreon account. Go check it out and support me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.